Welcome back to Balin Wires Old Iron. So here's Balin. I got Rusty Wire with me.
Hi everyone.
And we're going to, in this video, we're going to do the introduction with Grandma here, Rusty's 64 Impala. Now, I did do a little bit of an introduction with it in our last video. In this one, we're going to do some work with Grandma. We're going to be doing more work on Jimmy. Copper's working on his OBS. We're just plainly getting ready for Good Guys in Des Moines is what we're doing. So I'm going to let Rusty do a walk around with his 64 Impala SS that we call Grandma. And Rusty, if you would, kind of explain about the car and how long you've had it and listen to all about it.
Okay. Well everyone, this is my 64 Impala SS. I got it on Super Bowl Sunday when I was 15 years old. Bought it from a friend of the family / neighbor. And from there, my dad and I and my grandpa did some work to it. Had the body repainted back in '87, I believe it was. My grandpa had a body shop at the time, and this is the last car that he painted all over. And after that, he pretty much retired from the auto body business and just did touch-ups and stuff. It was in pretty good shape. Let me show you here. Interior is all original except for the carpet, and the bottom of the door panels has been redone, the carpet. It has a 283 with a 2-speed power glide. Factory air. Unfortunately though, right now the air is not quite working. Got a little fault with it. But this was my first car that I had, and I drove it through high school, and then I decided I wanted to keep it, so I did a unthinkable thing and I stored it. It was just going to be for a couple of years. 30 years later, we finally get it out and we start fixing it up. Me and brother Balin and my nephew Copper, and we got ready for the first time we went to the Good Guys car show in Iowa. And from there, we take it out every once in a while, my wife and I, and we go out and eat and get a lot of people talking about it. So I'll show you here. What are you doing? Would you get?
Hey,
We're never going to get
done.
We're never going to get done if you don't help get to work. Come on.
I'm doing research for the next project. Come on now.
Get out.
Might as well do something, I guess.
Yeah. Well, this is the trunk of it. As you can tell, it's pretty big. Held him, so. Pretty big car, long car. It's fun to drive. And you'd be surprised for as big as it is of how comfortable and fun it is to drive. I'll show you the engine here. Like I said, it's the engine. It's a 283 with a 2-speed power glide. Done some upgrades to it, different air cleaner, different intake, different valve covers. Eventually what we want to do is pull it out and do some work to it because it's in dire need of some internal love. It burns oil pretty well. In fact, when we're driving it, we don't have any problems with mosquitoes. Like I said, I got it on Super Bowl Sunday when I was 15. I've had it now for 37 years. I've had it for 37 years. So, but yeah, we got to get ready for Iowa, our yearly trip up to Iowa. So that's about all I have to show you right now, and hopefully we'll see you at Iowa.
So everybody, so that's what our video is going to be about. So stay tuned, and we're just trying to get these rigs ready to go for Des Moines. We leave on July the 4th, early in the morning. We head north. Stay tuned.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and change the rear end oil here in Grandma. I mean, who knows how long it's been. Pull this plug out. Long-winded little guy. And she's plumb full to the top. Time to get some fresh oil in there. Gonna let that drain out for a while, and then we'll catch up with you here in a minute and show you a faster way to get that gear oil out of there.
Yes.
Okay, well, now that it's drained down below the hole a little bit, we're gonna use this extractor right here, and we're gonna suck out what's left. Get every last drop out of this whole thing. Take this old guy and start pumping away. It will eventually pull all that gear oil out of there. Now it's
Okay, here we go. We're getting ready to start putting the rear end oil back into Grandma.
cut and time lapse. Well, some mistakes were made here, perhaps. I'll show you something here in just a second.
Someone got a little too anxious and too strong with the wrench and stripped out or broke the bolt or the nut.
Yeah, it's just missing a little piece right here. You know, things happen when you over tighten things, but you know, Brother Rusty promises he won't do it again.
Yeah.
So sounds like best case scenario, maybe we got another pipe plug here. Worst case scenario, you know, the Home Depot's just down the road, you know, 10, 20 miles. But, you know, mistakes were made.
Learn by your mistakes, folks. Well, folks, through my mishap and over eagerness with my muscles, I broke the oil or the rear end nut. But going through my brother Balin's salvage yard here, we have stumbled upon a replacement. So we're getting ready to take it out. Oh my God. Jesus. This sucks. Alright, I'm going in from the bottom. There's only a little bit of broken glass and gravel down here, I'll bet. Oh yeah. Now we're right where the action is. Oh God. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, this might not be happening.
You're right. That felt really good. What?
So what's the heaviest thing you think we've had on this lift? That old dually of Kevin's, maybe?
Kevin's Duramax.
Oh yeah, that big long mother. That thing barely fit on this lift. Thing was long as shit. Boy, Grandma had a lot of suspension travel. Jesus. Still going. There it is, finally. Look.
Up here, putting oil in Grandma. Check it again. Yep, good to go. test drive and then see if everything's still good, and then we'll be right back.
All right, turn it over.
Yeah, right there sounds pretty good. Yeah, I like that.
How you feeling? I'm going to try to introduce some more air into this carburetor. We've already adjusted on it some, and then I put some sea foam down it to see if that helps. There don't sound too bad. All right, let me handle the throttle. Back, Austin. Back. Break it again. Have him get back there, Aaron. Move the throttle.
Hey, Austin, come here.
Here we go. Test drive of Grandma.
Is the speedometer still not showing the right? Oh, it is right? Oh. Fuel gauge too?
No.
No?
I think it's doing pretty good.
Yeah, I would say so. Seems to be running smoothly. I'm not seeing barely seeing bellows of smoke behind us. Now she's smoking. Now she's smoking really bad. So to reiterate what we were doing with Grandma, we were changing out the oil filter. We gave it some new oil. What else did we do?
We put some more transmission fluid in, and we also changed the rear end oil.
We also what?
Changed the rear end oil.
Okay. Do you think we'll be driving into Des Moines? Yeah? Alright. Well, folks, there you have it. We are heading back to Balin Wire's house, and we will catch you guys on the flip side.
Very little?
Very little.
So she's still smoking a little bit.
Still smoking just a bit.
That should help.
Should it help it?
Now go clear the cobwebs out and see what it does.
I'm not sure that I can just a little more.
Yeah?
Alright, go. It was very little.
Try it, I bet you're gonna get it.
That'd make a big difference. This thing may run a heck of a lot better, and it may not smoke nowhere near as much. I have a feeling that was a lot of the smoking issue.
The timing?
Yeah, it's so far advanced. I don't see nothing. I don't see anything. When you were letting it off before, see, I think it was so far advanced. It was that was probably all that smoke's probably unburnt fuel.
Burn fuel.
Yeah. It was running super rich because it couldn't burn it. Timing it so far off. We get over this hill, stomp into it a little bit. Brother Rusty took me for a ride in this thing, and I noticed it was dieseling pretty good. I think the timing on it's way advanced. I'm going to see what I can do here. Looking at the timing light, it is, because it's barely on the, I don't know if you all can see it. I can barely see the line myself, but it's way up on the top side of that tab. So I'm going to try to take some timing out of it. That may help. Can you see it? Okay, so I'm going to adjust it, and I want it to come down towards the middle, like right down in there. Okay, so you want to watch that line, and it should come down this way. You ready?
Yeah. Okay. Go in the middle.
Go back in the middle.
Yeah. Well, a little more down. Oh, no, that way too much. Way too much.
Like, tell me this is good.
A little down just a little bit. Not much. No, you went up. Yeah.
That sounds pretty good.
Maybe on just a little bit of the high side.
Let's try that. Okay, I think we're going to try that, see if that helps. Put your light on there. Alright, so we're pretty confident we got Grandma off of the Salems. We put her on a nicotine patch and she doesn't smoke a lick. Just a very little puff when you really romp on it. I'll tell you, I gave her a pretty good tune-up. I adjusted the carburetor and I retimed it. The timing was out quite a ways. When I went with a ride with Brother Rusty, it ran fine, but it would diesel when you would stomp into it. That's when it was smoking real bad. So Grandma's no longer a trailer queen. Rusty's driving her to Des Moines. What do you think, Rusty?
I think Des Moines bound, here we come.
Des Moines bound, here we come. Grandma's going to be driving up there. Grandma is no longer a trailer queen. Okay, folks, I'm going to show you a couple of clips here. So I had some visitors. I had my 3 crazy aunts here, and they gave me a call and they said, hey, we want to come by and look at and take some pictures with the farmals. And, you know, their father and my grandfather farmed with farmall tractors, and this 200 that they are sitting on is actually was my grandpa's old tractor. So I thought that you know, I would appease them and make their day, and they were really extremely happy about this. We had a good time for a little bit and talked about the old times and talked about the old farm. And so the lady that is next to me, that is my Aunt Carol, and she's been up here for about the last month visiting from Texas. And I have not seen her for probably at least 25 years. And we had a good time visiting. And then up on the tractor seat, that's my Aunt Deborah. She also had a good time visiting about the old times. And she decided she wanted to sit on the seat. And then over on the other side, that's my Aunt Marilyn. And, you know, as the same, They had a good time. We visited a little bit. It was kind of a short visit, but I got all my tractors out here so they could kind of look them over, and they were really happy to be able to see the old tractors. And like I said, this Farmall 200 right here was my grandfather's. It means a lot to us. It means a lot to me that my family and my dad has entrusted me to be caretaker of this tractor now. But I just wanted to include this on this video. We were trying to do some stuff at home and get ready, me and Tripwire, and as you can see, Tripwire's in this picture. We kind of did a selfie of all of us when we kind of got completed and decided that we were done taking pictures, but it was a good visit for a while, and we had a good time with the ladies.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, sometimes junk is just junk, and today I'm working on my junk. So I'm gonna change some valve cover gaskets on it because it was getting so bad. She started smoking at the McDonald's drive-thru, and you know, while we're in there, I'm gonna throw some spark plugs in there because on this side of the engine, I can see right now there's 3 different brands of spark plug, and I don't really like that. So I'm gonna get to work, and I'll catch up with you if we find anything interesting. All right, well, we're done with my spark plug job, and I'd like to discuss something with you that I feel is very important. I had Autolite spark plugs in this engine. These are what was in it when I got it. I would never put these in my vehicle. It's just, you should never, under any circumstances, when you go to the parts store, just say, oh yeah, I'll take the cheapest, whatever's fine, I don't care. Autolite spark plugs, you just need to stay away from. Store brand oil filters, the no-name oil, really just anything that is bottom of the barrel cheap. If you even want to just give the illusion that you care about your car, stay away from cheap parts. Here's what I really think of Autolite spark plugs. That one didn't explode. One more time. Here's what I really think of these Autolites. Jump! Junk, ladies and gentlemen. Junk.
Okay.
All right, here we are. One of the first real drives and the cheapest OBS in the country. Just gonna cruise through town a little bit, make sure everything's fine.
Alrighty, so we're now heading back up to Balin Wire's house, and we're gonna keep working on Jimmy Hoffa some tonight, and I think we'll catch you guys on later.